but we're talking about a a bottom five team over the last couple of years. So why don't we talk about? Let's revisit our top five teams. Y'all cool with that? Let's have some fun. Do we have our top five teams? I believe so.
From last time we did, I
Yes.
think it was an episode, 2 or 3?
Yeah, 2 months ago. I have my list.
Okay. I'll read. Who wants to kick this one off? I'm gonna read you your top five.
You know what? I'll kick it off.
You'll kick it off. All right. So BCaps top five. He had the Rams finishing as the number one team. The Bucks were number two. The Chargers were number three. The Bills were number four. And the Colts were number five.
Now,
Anything you'd like to shake up?
Yeah, I'm gonna shake it up. Little action. Wait, did I just hear shake? Wait,
Yes.
somebody coming to shake it, bake it. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys are gonna. It's gonna be a long season with my boy Baker looking regular season form. But I'm going to shake things up. I do want to say before I say this, this is not where the top five teams that I think are going to finish, top five. These are my top five, like quote unquote power rankings or whatever, who I believe are the top five teams. So the top three teams, I'm not going to change. Los Angeles Rams are still number one. I believe they're the best team in football, especially with adding Bobby Wagner. I think that defense is going to be just that much better with that guy right in the middle. Now you got a game changer on all three levels of the game on the defensive side of the ball. Matthew Stafford, second year into this system. Him and Sean McVay are going to have more chemistry, and him and Cooper Kupp are going to have more chemistry. Cam Akers is coming back off injury, should be healthy. The O-line is getting a little retooled, no Whitworth, but we'll see how that plays out. Allen Robinson is apparently making a lot of strides in training camp and practice. So we'll see how that plays out, and I just believe in the Los Angeles Rams. Number two, I got I wish he was still my quarterback. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you got Tom Brady, you're one of the best teams in the NFL, in my opinion. And I know they've lost a couple of people on the O-line. They lost a couple of guys, but they traded for Shaq Mason, who is very good and has chemistry with Tom from his New England days. Gronk's gone and O.J. Howard's gone, but they still got Cameron Brate, who Tom likes a lot. Chris Godwin is on track. I don't know. Actually, I think now reports are saying he's not going to be ready for week one. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But I think Julio is him and Julio are going to find a connection right away. Two elite players. I think that they're going to be able to figure it out easily. And Mike Evans is a model of consistency. Running back game, I have no problems with. Tom's never really had an elite running game. He just needs a guy to be a power back, and he needs his receiving back, which he has. And that receiving core too throughout has got some depth. Not elite talent, but they've got depth down there. And the defense is still got their pieces. Devin White, he's got something to prove this season. He had a down year last year. Shaq Barrett, let's see what he can do. No Sue or JPP, but I believe in that defense, and Todd Bowles calling the defensive plays and scheming something up. Number three, still got the Los Angeles Chargers. I love the Chargers. I think I love the additions of J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack. I think they're going to be big game changers on that defense. I think now having Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa rushing on each edge is going to be deadly and dangerous for any quarterback that comes to town and comes to their town. Justin Herbert, hopefully he takes another step forward. Keenan Allen's still there. Mike Williams got paid. Austin Eckler is one of the best receiving backs in the NFL. Yeah, I like this team a lot. Just wish that their fans liked them just as much as I did. Number four, here's the shakeup. I left them off last time, and I was kind of mad at myself that I left them off. I can't disrespect them. The Cincinnati Bengals. They made the Super Bowl last year. I love the additions on the O-line, and Alex Kappa, the guard from the Bucks, who's a Super Bowl champion. Ted Karras, the center. He's a two-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots. Lyle Collins, the tackle from Dallas, who's a slightly above average tackle. I like the additions in the secondary. Trey Flowers from Seattle, 6'3", 4'4", 540. They added a veteran in Michael Thomas at safety. He played for Miami, the Giants, and Houston. He was a Pro Bowler in 2018. Hayden Hurst, while he's not C.J. Uzama, he's still a solid starting caliber tight end, and he's not even going to be a vocal point. He's just going to kind of be a security blanket for, because they've got the best receiving core in the NFL with Chase, Boyd, and Higgins. I love the drafting of I really like the drafting of Daxton Hill, the safety out of Michigan, 6 feet. He runs a 4.38 40. In the second round, they took they had 2 first-round picks. Or this is the second round. Sorry, yeah, my notes messed me up. Cam Taylor-Britt. He was another cornerback, so they're trying to get cornerback depth. They understand that last year that was an Achilles heel for them, was their secondary got torn to shreds. He's out of Nebraska. He also runs a 4.38 40. So they're moving in terms of with the NFL, and where the NFL is now a speed-driven league. They're trying to catch up and be like, okay, we got to play like the Miami Dolphins, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Chargers. Speed, speed kills. So I just think this offense is arguably the best in the league. Like at every level, they have a very good player. I didn't even mention Joe Mixon, who's a Pro Bowl caliber running back, in my opinion. But yeah, now the O-line has a lot that is made improvements. The secondary's made improvements. I just love what Cincinnati's doing. Now, number 5. I'm going to get some heat, but it's all right. I love the heat. You need me to beat a bad guy, I'll beat a bad guy. Number 5, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, obviously, right, you're going to throw at me the losses. Anthony Hitchens, Melvin Ingram, Kyle Long, Tyrann Mathieu, Gerard Reed, Mike Hughes, I should say, and Charvarius West, right? But they've made some nice sneaky moves that I think are very good. I mean, one is they were able to retain Orlando Brown Jr. with a franchise tag. They added Danny Shelton, who was Justin knows, he was a very good contributor for the New England Patriots. He's just kind of a big man to just clog up some space in the middle of the D-line. They brought in Jerron Christian Jr., a tackle. He's 25 years old, so still young. He was drafted in 2018. He was a third-rounder out of Louisville by Washington, hoping he can come in and play right away. Corey Coleman, I know he hasn't, done anything, and we're waiting for him to possibly produce, but let's see what Mahomes can do. He's got the speed. Mahomes loves the speed, so let's see if that speed can translate. If anybody can get it done, I think Mahomes is one of the people that can get the best out of him. They added Carlos Dunlap. He's a veteran pass rusher. He had 8.5 sacks last year. Only started in 2 games last year with 8.5 sacks. That's very impressive. He did play all 17. They added Ronald Jones the third. He's a goal line threat. So, if homeboy Edwards-Helaire is not performing at the level that they're hoping he can, they've got Ronald Jones, and they've also got Jerick McKinnon, who is a big splash of something that they really needed in the postseason as a receiving back from Mahomes. They added Justin Reed at safety. He's a solid starter. John's boy, Juju Smith-Schuster, to be their number 1. Marquez Valdez-Scanlon, 6'4", 4.3, 740. Mahomes is going to, I think, really love that. And their draft, they had a good one. Now, I think, did McDuffie go out? Did he get injured in the preseason game? I think I saw that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you guys want to look that up real quick, but in the first round, the 21st overall, they took Trent McDuffie. He's a cornerback out of Washington, 5'11", 4'4", 40. Third team All-American, first team All-Pac-12, second team All-Pac-12. And 30th overall, they took George Karlaftis, D-end out of Purdue.
Karlaftis.
You said what?
Karlaftis.
Karlaftis?
Yep.
I'm an idiot. I wrote Karlaftis, and I thought the IS was a D-end. That's my bad. Yes, you're right, John. Karlaftis, D-end out of Purdue, 6'4", 275. He was a first team All Big Ten, third team All American. 2-time second team All Big Ten. They drafted Sky Moore, who I think they're hoping can be their Tyreek Hill. Willie, probably not, but he can. I mean, he can run, man. He's 5'11", 4'4", so we'll see what he can do. Or no, wait, he ran a 5'10", 195, 4'41". Sorry, he ran that. And something that I didn't know about him, he didn't start playing receiver until college. He was a quarterback and a DB in high school. So he's only been 3 years in college, and his junior year, which was his third year, he had 95 receptions, almost 1,300 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So I think Mahomes is going to love that. But yeah, I just say, you know what? I believe in Mahomes. I believe in Andy Reid. I believe in that culture, and I'm going to put them at number 5, respectfully.
Okay, my only gripe is obviously that I didn't hear the Buffalo Bills.
No, I know. Yep.
Outside of that, I mean, I think the Chargers are a bit too high. Personally, I think they still have a lot to prove before. I mean, they need to make the playoffs.
We'll
So
project